consciousness. And Ki means energy. So it's God, consciousness, energy. And so what's going to happen tonight is I'm going to attune you so that you will become a channel for God consciousness energy. And what you do is it sets up your body to draw up universal energy from the earth and the heavens and become like a jumper cable for it. And you really don't even have to direct it. Even if you try to direct it, it will do whatever it wants. It's going to do whatever is needed first. It's going to go wherever is needed first. Like lots of times, you guys know I always start at the feet, right? You know, so I'll be sitting there at the feet, but I'll feel it go up somewhere else in the body, and it'll go somewhere else wherever it's needed or whatever, you know, and I can feel, after a while you can feel where it's going and what it's doing, and like sometimes I'm focused on that, but sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm focused on other things. You know, I'm always doing like 3 things at once. So, when I'm working, but so you really don't even have to direct it. It has its own intelligence. It's God, you know. So, and you don't need. You know, a lot of people think, oh, if you're a healer, oh, I have to be perfect. Not so. Not so. Not so. There's actually a movie that everyone should watch, and I can't think of the name of that movie. Oh God, and it's about this guy who was like a DJ, and it has like the name you would never think, but it's about a guy who was a DJ, and he was like a drug addict and all of this, and into the music scene, and just corrupt and everything, and he had an accident. And he got paralyzed from the waist down and was in a wheelchair. And then he was just like homeless, and he was living outside of this church, I believe in LA, if not LA, somewhere in California anyways. And, you know, he was just ornery and just such a jerk, like just the biggest jerk you would ever imagine, you know. And he, and somehow, he just, one day, just like boom, he touched people and like they started healing. And he would be like jealous of it, right? Because he couldn't heal himself, but he could heal all these other people, you know? But it's a really interesting story about his journey. And then he exploits it. It's a really, you know, it'll make you feel like, oh yeah, I can be a healer if that guy can be a healer. You know, like God works in mysterious ways, right? I mean, obviously, even though he was like ornery and whatnot, he was open to being a channel for God to work through him in some part of his consciousness, you know? And so when you work, you just need to surrender, you know? You just surrender to God's will, and whoever's on the table, you ask them to surrender to God's will, and that's it. And now with Reiki, there's many different types of energy healing, right? And certain people will be like, yeah, this one's better, and this one's better, and, you know, all in their ego about it. But they're all the same. They're all God consciousness. So, I mean, there's no better, no higher, no whatever. It's all light, love and light, you know? And so, but the thing that I really love about Reiki is that when you get attuned, you get like this, you get this layer of protection put in there, you know? So you are like greatly protected by this energy, you know? And whereas, and I also thing I love about Reiki is that you can't screw anybody up. You can't. You just can't. And, you know, a lot of people worry about like, oh, am I gonna give my bad energy to someone, or am I gonna take on someone's bad energy? But you're really protected like for that. But as I taught you all in Manage Your Energy, there is one rule breaker for that. And that is, but still you have a certain amount of protection. But what could cause you to take something on from somebody is what? Quiz. Huh?
Pitying someone else.
Pitying someone else, yes. Empathy. You gotta stay in compassion. Don't step over into the empathy. Don't feel sorry for them. So once you feel sorry for them, boom, it's yours, right? It barely ever happens.